Have you noticed that most healthcare websites have something in common? It's that little button that you see everywhere titled Book a Consultation or Book an Appointment. And maybe these practices are starting to see fewer conversions and inquiry from these, unless, of course, they're really well established or have a long list of referral patients. Well, today we're going to talk about why that simple call to action, that book a consultation or appointment, isn't working as effectively anymore in this increasingly competitive online market.
Welcome to the Online Marketing for Doctors podcast, the place to grow and scale profitable practices, with your show hosts, Huyen Truong and Steve Tate.
Hello and welcome to another Online Marketing for Doctors podcast, the place to be to grow and scale your profitable practices. My name is Huyen Truong and my co-host from the intro is Stephen Tate. I think that's a big statement from Steve about this topic, but I agree wholeheartedly. And most likely, you haven't heard anyone talking about this as we are right now. Well, we've been studying sales and marketing for many years now, testing many different call to actions offer to see what works and what doesn't. And what we are finding in today's competitive landscape might surprise you.
Yeah, according to Google, do you know that out of 100 people looking online right now, only 3% of that market is looking to buy or book right now? 70% are gathering information, or we can call them sort of window shoppers. 20% of them are aware of their problems, but not actively searching for solutions. And a whopping 60% of people are not even problem aware.
Yes, so true. And most websites are treating their visitors as if they are these 3% people who are ready to buy now. So they might be missing out on offering the 97% majority of their traffic future opportunities. According to Google data, 47% of average website traffic is bounce traffic, meaning that when they come into your website and they immediately leave, not checking in any other pages on your website. 50% of the traffic is actually more interested in your potential, and just 3% is ready to buy now.
Yes, another note that we've come across on a lot of websites is that practices usually talk about themselves and try to persuade visitors why they are the best choice or option for them. Well, for us, there's nothing wrong about presenting your unique selling points and why you are different and best choice for their prospects. But in doing so, we're really just presenting ourselves to that very small 3% of traffic, and we're missing out on the opportunities to attract the other 97%. So what can we do about this?
Yes, why everyone on the internet now is asking their prospects to buy now or book now after the first time they met online. There are marketing strategies that helps prospects get to know more about you, establish some trust in you so that they will like you first and eventually buy from you when they are ready. This is called value-based marketing. What's that, you might be asking? Well, value-based marketing is the idea of giving something valuable to prospects before even asking prospects to buy from you. Basically, you need to help them understand and solve their core pain point or biggest problem. If they like it, you can offer them an even better entry-level, irresistible offer to get them through the door.
Let's put it this way. There are usually 3 ways you can impress your prospects. The first way is to talk about how great you are. The second way is to get other people to talk about how good you are. This can be done through third-party review sites, publicity, basic testimonials. And the third way is to demonstrate how great you are. And the most effective way of demonstrating how great we are is to give away high-value content, or as we call it, a lead magnet, before asking for something else. By doing so, you actually create goodwill and establish authority with your prospects. If you make your website all about booking or book now, you're missing out on opportunities to attract the larger majority of the market.
So let's do a basic calculation here. Assuming that with a decent trafficked website with around 100 website visitors a day, with an average conversion rate of 3%, you would have around 3 leads. And if your staff is well trained in converting inquiries to a booking, you would have around 30% patient conversion rate. Then you will have one patient or one sale at the end of the day. With the same traffic of 100 visitors a day, if you feature a value-based marketing content offer, and usually the visitor to lead conversion rate here is around 10%, then you have 10 leads a day. And with the same sale conversion rate as the first scenario, you would have around 3 sales or 3 bookings a day. That's triple the first scenario.
Now, you might be asking, what form of lead magnet or high-value content offer can you have? Well, there are several options, like free reports, video training, webinars, cheat sheets, swipe files. There are many different options, and some are specific to your industry. The next question is, what are the best offer contents? Well, that's a good question. But first, a quick little commercial which speaks directly to this topic.
Are you looking to increase your authority, reach, and engagement to convert more prospects and referrals without spending more of your valuable time? What you need is a marketing system that can run on autopilot and generate revenue 24/7 for your practice. What simple marketing system is this, you might ask? Through our years of promoting practices and running our own successful digital marketing agency, we have discovered the marketing system that you need to make this happen. We've documented all of our knowledge about this wonderful marketing system, our best strategies, tactics, processes, and templates in our soon-to-be-released, highly compact online course called How to Use Webinars to Increase Your Patients and Referrals. Automate your marketing to leverage your time and scale your practice. In this course, we provide you with all of the information and templates you need in an easy-to-follow, step-by-step process so that you can create your own effective webinar marketing system within just a few hours. Once done, this incredible, powerful set-it-and-forget-it marketing system will run in the background and generate new patient inquiries for your practice automatically. If this interests you, we'd like to invite you to go to this link, onlinemarketingfordoctors.com/webinar-marketing-system. Register your interest in this course so that we can send you a notification when the course is launched and ready for you to take advantage of. We hope to see you there.
Welcome back. In order to create something that's valuable, you need to understand what drives your target market's prospects, what makes them click, and what are their deepest desires, hopes, and dreams. How would I know those things, you might be asking? There's a famous quote by Robert Collier, an American author, self-help and New Thought mentor physical books in the 20th century. Always enter the conversations already taking place in the customer's mind. This is one of the best quotes for anyone who wants someone else's business. Look to enter, answer, and give a solution to the conversation that's already going on in their heads. This also means getting to know what they think and what worries them. You also need to find out what are the 3 biggest problems that your prospects are facing.
How can you find out? That's a very good question. We actually have a structured strategy in place to help you find out. It's called the HALO strategy, a detailed step-by-step guide to help you find what your prospects' 3 biggest problems are and how to craft a catchy headline for your lead magnet and irresistible offer to get them through the door will be elaborated on in our next podcast, number 30, so please stay tuned for it.
As you can see, selling to the patient is more about understanding their needs and communicating why and how your practice is best positioned for addressing those needs. Before you go, what I want you to do is to pick one big takeaway that you got from listening to this podcast and set some time to implement it into your practice. Let us know how it goes and was that successful? Was that easy to implement? Send us a message and we'd love to hear from you.
If you like this episode and you want to stay updated for the latest strategies to grow and scale your practice, subscribe to our podcast channel and you'll never miss a beat. Thank you very much for listening and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Thank you for listening to the Online Marketing for Doctors podcast with Huyen Truong and Steve Tate. Be sure to check out the archive section on our website for previous episodes at onlinemarketingfordoctors.com/podcast. And subscribe to the show so we can catch you at the next episode.